Hello everybody, we've got Jocelyn right over here. We've got Shanley. And me. So, today we're going to be making a nice little sea portrait. We're going to be needing a paper plate. We're going to need this construction tissue paper that Shanley's using. We're going to be needing some crayons and some glue. Or you can even use markers. Or, if you really want to go the shortcut, you can use just plain construction paper because this is going to be the end result for the background. So keep that in mind, guys. Like I mentioned, we have two alternatives. You can color it like you see right over there, or you can make it nice and blue and then just cut it with construction paper. Nice little layer on top of the paper plate. And there she is. Just make sure to take your time to go around the plate in a nice little circle formation. Remember, you gotta try to make it as nice as possible. Here is the nice end result that Shanley demonstrated. Like I said, you've got two different options. You can either just put a nice little blue background, or you can color it. All right, here we go with the next step. So Shanley and I, in the meantime, are gonna be making a nice little layer of glue at the very bottom. This is the very bottom of the sea ocean floor. This takes a little bit of time, so feel free to have a little fun with the glue. Just don't make a mess. We don't want mom or dad to get angry. Here we go. Shanley. There you go. And I'm using hand sanitizer just to make sure that we keep ourselves clean. There you go. Right on. So we got Shanley over here who's being nice and efficient and clean. She decided to put the sand right there with the glue, and she put it right over a trash can. That is very kind. You gotta make sure to keep OC Bridges clean. Also guys, make sure to keep your house clean as well. And there you go. Now we're just gonna wait for it to dry, okay? Normally I'd say wait around 1 to 5 minutes depending on you and the temperature in your house, okay? Alright, and then here we have the two examples of the ocean bed floor with sand on it. Now we've waited around 2 minutes, so we're just gonna wait a little bit and then show off what we've got next. Now if you look closely, we also do have that nice little green construction paper that we were talking about. Shanley made the effort to cut them up. We're going to be using that as nice little seaweed. So get ready for that. So this is my little example of the seaweed. And we also do have Shanley's example of the seaweed right over there. I'm going to zoom in. There you are. Would you like to explain how you did yours, Shanley?
I just twisted mine to give it a little bit more of a 3D effect. So I twisted them up and I put a thin line of glue. And I'm just going to put it right on the glue.
Not bad. Perfect. Now I'm going to do the same thing and just glue mine. So, alright, and here we go. I just glued the back of the seaweed. And I'm going to be attaching it right over here. Ooh. Cool. And I'm going to lightly press on the glue. And it's going to settle. Now you're going to have to do this 3 or 4 more times, depending on how much you want, and then you'll be clear. And then here we go, and now we've got Shanley's. Move it down a little more, and there you go. It's beautiful. This is not the end product, but I just decided to show a little bit of the results. So now we're going to be going on to our next step, which means we've got a couple of sea animals coming along. All right. We had Jocelyn, who decided to get a little creative earlier today and make a couple of these little dots. Now these little dots I'm going to be using as nice little pearls at the bottom of the sea. Sadly we don't have any clams made, but hey, there we go. And right on. Got a couple of pearls at the bottom of the ocean. Here's one example of fish that I made. I used some of the extra pipe cleaners that we had from our last activity. We've got Shanley over there. There she is. What are you making?
I am making an octopus.
Ooh, looking forward to that. Now I decided to focus on a little bit of spotlight for Jocelyn. What have you been up to?
I've been up to the same activity, but I decided I wanted to do things a little bit differently. We've had a hole punch, so I just decided to make some ocean colors out of the punch. And other than that, I'm just kind of following along like the rest of you guys.
Yeah. And we got some of the hole punch paper right over here. Got a little hole puncher right there too. Cool. And you want to show you off your little fish? Looks a lot better than mine for sure.
This fish is the same fish that we did for our pipe cleaner activities, except I'm missing the pom-pom, but it works.
Right on. All right. So Shanley, would you like to show off what you've got over here?
I have an octopus because it is my favorite sea creature. So he's chilling right there on the floor.
Right on. Is that your finished product?
No, I'm gonna add something else and
Ooh.
some seashells.
Looking forward to it. And then we've got mine. Mine's pretty simple. It's just a nice little fish with some pearls on the side. All right, Jocelyn. So what do you got here?
I'm starting to do the shells, and I found this really pointy one, so now my fish has a horn.
Perfect. Not bad. And then we got a couple of the shells that she's starting to glue. Now we've got a couple of shells that I'm going to use right here. I put a little bit of glue, tiny little dot here and there. And you put the shells on top however you want. And just give it a little bit of time to dry so it can settle in. And there are the shells. I'm holding them slanted so they don't fall off because they are still drying up. Here we have the final product. That's Jocelyn's. It's a nice little fish with a horn on it. Is that a baby narwhal?
Yes.
Beautiful. And we got a little octopus with a nice little fish. Got a nice little horn on it too. And then we got mine plain one. Theirs is better.